everyone, and welcome to Science Lesson 3, Energy Explorers. Last week, I asked you to find different things that produced heat or were heated by something else. Did you find some of those things in your home? Did you know that some heat producers are only warm, like this little boy and the computer, but other things are hot and very hot? Here are two examples of things that are hot, like a cup of coffee or a hot water bottle. And finally, here are two examples of things that are very hot, like a kettle and a hair straightener. We're going to be exploring 3 different ways that heat is produced. They are electrical, kinetic or motion, and chemical, which is burning. Let's talk about electrical heat. Here are some items that get hot by using electricity. The energy is converted into heat. Therefore, the heat is produced by electricity. Examples are kettles, hair dryers, computers, toasters, and hair straighteners. Have you ever got a carpet burn before? Well, that's because of heat made by motion. It's also known as kinetic heat. Kinetic means moving. How do you think movement produces heat? Well, that's by friction. When friction is when two things make contact or touch each other when they are moving, and as a result, they get warm. Think about when you rub your hands together. They feel warmer. You may have noticed that when things move, they get warmer. For example, when we sharpen a pencil, it makes heat. This is how they made fire. Way back in the olden days, long before matches and lighters ever existed, the cavemen rubbed sticks together really fast. It took a long time and it wasn't easy, but it worked. Lastly, let's look at heat produced by chemicals. The chemical is stored inside each of these items. As these things burn, they release their chemical. Without the chemical, it wouldn't burn. For example, a match has a chemical energy that is stored inside it. When the match is struck, it burns and the chemical in it is released, and so it produces heat. Some other examples of burning heat are candles, dry wood, and natural gas. So to recap, we've looked at 3 different ways that heat is produced. They are electricity, friction, and burning. Now I'd like you to go around your house and find at least one example of how heat is produced. So, find one example of something that produces heat by electricity, one example of something that produces heat by motion, and another example of something that produces heat by burning or releasing a chemical. Okay, I hope you guys have had fun. Thank you. Bye.